back at my yard, Saturday, March 3rd, and you see my trailer. Last time it was clean, right? When I left it, last time I did my outriggers, and now you see snow. Because it snowed, I think 2 days ago, and it's freezing, and it's windy. And because I don't use an external mic, so we're recording inside the car, Ford Mustang, and I'll just go. I'll show you guys briefly what I'm doing. But so this is my tool set from the last time, right? I did the outriggers, but this was not very, good, because it has a little scraper in here. That one just fell off after 5 minutes of work, and I don't know if I'll do all of them today because it's a lot of work. I got, like I always say, you can never have enough D-rings, so I got 14 D-rings on each side. So I got 2 cans of rust paint, primer and paint. This is gloss black, and again, I'm not sure if that'll be enough, but they're not, the surface to be painted is not that big. Like the most pain in the butt is the get rid of rust. And basically, you know what happens? It's when I put the chains through, right? And I have to do that. You put the chains through, and chains scrape and scratch the paint, and then you drive around in winter, and where there's no chains on that D-ring, and of course that scratch becomes exposed to all this salt on the road here they put in winter in Canada. And especially since those D-rings, they're on the sides, so they're very low. They're probably like 1 foot above the road when I'm driving, and so all this bad stuff just flies on them. And so those scratches, they start getting rusted out, and that rust expands under the paint, and then just after winter they look awful. So basically, I guess you gotta paint them, you gotta do this stuff at least here in Canada, like after each winter, because no matter how well you clean them, again, you're still gonna scratch them with chains, right? There's no other way. And so I got two kits of this sandpaper. It took me a while to figure out. I forgot last time I used it, probably like 30 years ago back in Russia. And I like these numbers, how they give you these numbers. And I figured out that the higher the number, the finer the sandpaper is, and that's not what I want. So I found the one with the lowest number, and so this is coarse, sandpaper for exactly what I'm trying to do. And this one has just 3 sheets, and this was like $5 Canadian each. And then I got another brush just in case. I think this one is a bit smaller, might be easier to work inside the D-ring. And then I got this handy tool in here. This was like $12 Canadian, but looks very solid, and it has sharp edges on each side. Like this one is sharp, this one is sharp, and this one is sharp, which is actually, look, I can do like this, on the D-ring, and very, very sturdy. And then I got some gloves, because all my stuff is in storage. I think I have some gloves in there, like real ones. These are just for painting, these are nothing. And then I remembered that my binder's in there. Okay, chains, chains can get rusty, but binders can seize, right, because of rust, because they have threading in there. And chains will still work, of course, but binders, so either today or tomorrow I'm also gonna take out all my binders and just use this blaster. And they have a nice marketing here message. Since 1957 these guys have been battling and fighting rust, so it's a penetrating spray. So I got 2 of these. This was like 530 Canadian. But you need this. Like without this, if I don't clean my binders, like, you know, you cannot turn them, you cannot unlock them to change direction. It's like, it can be very frustrating. But yeah, all this stuff happens in winter, you know. That's why I want to live somewhere where it's warm. Alright, let's go and see how bad those D-rings are. And now I need to clean that snow probably, because where did I put all this stuff? I don't want to put it on snow. Well, I find that sandpaper, you know, that's too much work. I'm not gonna do it since they're gonna be rusty next year anyway. So I like this one, you know, very easy to use. So sandpaper will stay in my car, and I don't use the big one this time. So the most two useful tools are these two. You know, this is really nice, especially because of this sharp edge here, you know. It was 12 bucks, but it was totally worth it. That's it. Took me 2 hours to clean them up, you know. Just kind of like amateur level, but I don't care. This should be okay till next winter. All right. Let's paint them. I hope painting will not be as strenuous as cleaning. Put another layer maybe, you know, in a couple of days when my truck is here. But I think just these two things, you know, they really, like the outriggers and the D-rings, really improve the look of the trailer. And now I'll just clean up this. You see, it's so close to the road, it flies on the trailer in winter. So this is it. That's my weekend project. Now let's go have some lunch, and then I can relax for the rest of the weekend.